I did press it. You're allowed to talk. Like, you don't need to feel sheepish. Like, you don't need to all of a sudden get shy.
I'm scared. Still gets me juiced every time.
Well, that tune.
Yeah.
I'm always going to turn down so we never know what's actually happening.
I know. So it's nice when I hear it. I don't listen back to this shite, so
I know, dude.
I quite like it. I
That's
quite
me.
like being able to hear it.
I mean, there's at any point you can listen to it. Like,
Yeah, but then I gotta listen to us, and I don't want to listen to us.
you do not. Like, you have the 15 seconds. Because you sent it to me.
I do have the 15 seconds somewhere, I'm sure.
So just at any point you can just be like, I'm just going to fucking vibe out about a little
gonna
bit
do
of Dead
whatever I
End Friends
want.
podcast 15 seconds for no reason.
Well, maybe.
Just a banging ass theme tune.
Yeah.
It's like the one constant that we've had, man. Like, we started and we're like, right, we need a fucking theme song and we need avatars.
Yes.
And the two of them,
We had them before we had ideas.
do we have ideas ever?
No. So it's still true. It's still very true. My God, turbo fucking hair everywhere, dude.
Oh, don't even start
Should
with
be
me,
on
man.
the bag. What the fuck is this?
Honest, like, I'm alright because this jacket's fairly new and
Yes.
it hangs up. So, like, she can't really
It's not
get
been
to it.
contaminated
Not
yet.
quite yet, but like, I may be kind of tripping here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know? Have you seen my bed?
Yes.
So he's got like a big ass bar.
Yes.
That's what all our coats are now.
Ah.
So we don't have a wardrobe anymore.
Got your backy. Just in the pocket in the middle of the night.
Just lean back.
Yeah.
Nah, but is that like the foot of the bed?
Oh, yeah.
Because if it was at the top of the bed, then there's fucking nowhere to sleep. But it's at the foot of the bed.
In the jacket.
So I have found out that like the bottom of my jackets are covered in here because Turbo like nestles in underneath the jackets now.
That's cute.
So like the bottom of a lot of my jackets are kind of hairy and shit. Did I say wet? Did I say wet when I said my jackets? I might have said my jackets are wet. I'm gonna need to listen back now because I think I'm
gonna be honest with you, man. I wasn't listening. You were white noise. I don't know what I was doing. This has got like a weird little bump on it.
Yeah. So
I guess that's just from it being in the bag.
It's literally you gonna be feeling this up the whole fucking episode like ASMR shit. No, I don't. I swear to God, man. See if I need to like edit out you fucking feeling up that microphone.
Edit that out. I fucking dare you.
Suck, dude.
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm just reeling. We got hate comments on TikTok. I can't believe it. I literally have downloaded the TikTok app just so I can look at these fucking hate comments. Because I hate myself so much that I need like, why did they hate me? I need to know as well. What a wild ride.
We didn't even know. So like I obviously have it on my phone so I can upload the videos.
Yes.
But I can't stand like my phone buzzing for anything ever. Like if somebody's messaged me or if somebody's phoning me, that's the only time I want to ever hear my phone buzzing.
That's fair.
So I don't want notifications. I don't want nothing.
That's why I always like double text you just so I get your attention.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to double text.
So I had the notice turned off for TikTok and like Instagram and all that shit. So I don't actually know when anything's been like commented on. So it was like, I mean, that video's been up for like a week. And it was when we got here and the fucking homie Farhan was like, oh, I saw you got some comments on something. And I had to fucking get my phone to be like, have my mind blown because never once have I ever had a comment on anything I've ever done.
No.
Especially not by a fucking stranger.
No, and not in a hateful way.
Oh man, they were fucking so funny.
Yeah, they were real funny. The guy, pish patter. Your fucking profile pictures, you doing a deadlift.
And the best thing about it, if you look at it, it's a screenshot of a Snapchat memory.
Oh, and that guy hates us? Oh, that's fine. That's okay.
That's what we want, man.
He's not a target audience.
I fucking love that shit, dude. Please just make you feel better about your shitty little life by trying to belittle us. Because see if that's then bringing you some positivity, then we've done our fucking job, dude.
Fucking roast us. See if we care. Because we don't. And what we will do is we'll make a real fun segment out of it in about 6 weeks' time. So fucking do your worst. Dorks. Anyway, this is episode 96 of the Dead End Friend podcast where two dudes who know nothing talk about absolutely everything. Recorded here, live, that scope spaces.
Not live.
How'd you like that? I've not done that in a while, so I was like, you know,
That was nice, dude. I enjoyed that.
Gotta jump right in.
Because I talk for too long, and you make it like shorter and sweeter and lovelier.
I just have control over my mouth, so I can say it faster. I feel like you just trip up over your words.
I do. I think I might have a stutter.
Stutters are funny.
My brain functions faster than the rest of my body.
I get a stutter sometimes.
Oh, really?
Usually at work. If I've just had a pure long day of just like talking,
Yeah.
I just get to a point where I just like, I'm like, so I like stand back and like, sorry, and I can just start again. It's fucking wild. I don't notice it happening for a while.
Yeah.
And then I get one, and I'm like,
here we go, starting, man.
Think I'm fucking stupid. Like, what's going on? So I have to catch myself.
And went back in. I find that when I listen back, one thing that I'll do a lot is I'll start a sentence and then just go off in another sentence.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know why I do that. And what I just did there is I repeated "I don't know" and said it again. Like I repeat. I repeat.
A little sprinkling of that tism, bro.
Don't.
It is.
Don't.
It is. Because we all have it. That's why it's a spectrum. You're not just not on the spectrum. Everyone's there.
Somewhere on it.
Oh, we're all fucking there.
Yeah.
Big time.
Oh. Is that where mine like fucking manifest then? Is just like.
Probably.
I don't really
I
care.
don't know, man. Maybe we've got like, I don't know, undiagnosed ADHD or something. Like that's sometimes a thing in it.
I don't even know what that one is. What was ADHD? Because there's ADD and there's ADHD.
Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder.
Oh,
I
okay.
think you just have like fucking scatterbrain.
I do have
What's
that.
the other one? ADD, attention
ADD.
deficit disorder.
Yeah. So,
So they're the same thing. One's just fucking
one's a bit more
whacked out.
Yeah, a bit more hyper than the other, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Bro, they're the same thing. Let's not fuck around.
Didn't go to college. Didn't do anything of that sort. But like,
Well, I went to college, but I didn't go for fucking brain shit.
you went for fucking music because you thought you were dope,
Yeah.
and you fucking started a fucking hip hop rock band, dude.
Yeah, bro. Concept coming at ya. I was talking about that today, actually.
What?
I was talking about that today at work.
With who? One of your homies?
No, just a client I'd never met before. Yeah, he's not a homie. He's not a homie. It's fine.
Nice to meet you, man. Can I tell you about my hip hop group when I was 16 years old?
Because he's like currently doing sound production.
Mm-hmm.
He's older though. He's like in his 40s or something.
What? He went back to school?
He's gone back to school.
That's
yes.
dope. I respect the shit with that.
To do sound production, even though he's already a DJ. I'm like, bro, you're there. You did it. You did it. He's been a DJ for like 24 years.
God damn.
Like, so why are you there? He's like, I'm just trying to get like, you know, a little bit better perspective and all that on it.
Yeah, I guess he's just looking at it from like the new wave. So he's probably still doing like proper old school DJs with like decks and shit.
Nah, he's not. He said digital stuff.
Oh, okay. So what? Yeah, what you doing?
What are you doing? You're just wasting your own time, brother. Please. Yeah, I was talking about that, and I was talking about how like he used to go to Blackfriars and like get snuck in, like.
Yeah, you've always talked about that Blackfriars thing, but like that wasn't a thing I ever knew about.
Yeah, like the hip hop ciphers. It's cool. Get snuck in because I was underage. Yes. He's just full of like the Glasgow rap scene, Loki. Yeah. Before he was just Darren McGarvey doing BBC documentaries. He was a rapper called Loki, and he was pretty good.
Don't even know who that is.
And then Gasp was always there. Big Taj, but he would do all the beatboxing, so like there wouldn't be like tracks.
Mm-hmm.
It'd just be Taj like,
wow,
beatboxing. People would jump on. It was fucking sick. It was so cool. Yeah, it was like
that actually sounds really
cool.
Where is Blackfriars? Like, where is that?
You know where Maggie Mays is in the town.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you have Maggie Mays at your back and you're looking up towards like Ingram Street.
Is that Merchant City way or?
Yeah, Merchant City way.
Uh-huh.
So you know where NQ64 is? This is easier.
Yeah.
You come out NQ64, the door's at your back. Mm-hmm. Across from you, you've got that Scottish restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And then you look that way.
To the left?
Yeah, just look to the left of the Scottish restaurant. It's on the corner.
The pub that's on the corner?
Yeah.
It's called. Just fucking said that, dude.
There's like 4 pubs on that corner.
Oh my God.
There's Blackfriars, McNeil's, and Murphy's.
I know.
Or O'Connell's, or whatever it's called. It's something Irish. Right. Right? I'm not allowed in there because they smell the hun off me. I don't really care. But yeah, it's there, and I used to get snuck in, and it was a great time, and I really
Like,
enjoyed
how
it.
often did you go? Were you there like often?
We went a couple of times, yeah. Like every time I went, I had to get snuck in. Cause
Who snuck you in?
the boys I went with.
Oh,
It was boys from
that,
college.
That's understandable, but I mean, like, is it people you went to college with and shit?
Yeah. The ones I went to college with. Two of them were like best mates. I cannot for the life of me remember their name. I remember one of them's rap name was Case One, but it was spelled Kayce. What was his name?
What was his name?
Case One.
Case. I thought you said K Swan, like a
Case
like a bird.
One.
Yeah, it did.
No.
Fuck swans, dude.
But yeah, he used to. I don't remember his real name. They used to sneak me downstairs.
That's fire.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
That's cool having like people like that when you're younger, you know.
Went to KFC at lunch and they would just hotbox the car and I just sat there like fucked. Like didn't even smoke weed. Like the first time I ever smoked weed was with them.
Yeah.
I was like, in fact, it was after one of those nights. They drove me home and they were like, "Do you want a draw of this joint?" And I was like, "Yeah, okay."
Alright.
So I had a draw, but I don't know if I did it right.
Yeah.
I really don't know if I did it right.
Yeah.
But I remember like trying to like bum cigarettes off them all the time. I didn't even smoke cigarettes. I just wanted to fit in.
Please, like.
I was already the wee mosher in the class.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That was your way in, dude.
that was my way in. Was pretending I smoked fags.
Yeah. I mean, I went to uni as like an old guy.
Yeah.
And like, there was no way that I was going to be able to like speak to these actual young people.
Children.
I was just like, I'll just show up from my class. There was two guys that I spoke to the entire time I was at uni, and they were older than me, and all they did was talk about Ghost of Tsushima. Is that what it's called?
Toshiba?
The fucking game.
The samurai game?
That's all they talked about. And they were like old dudes. I mean,
God.
like 50 old dudes.
God.
And I was just like,
You're like, these are my homies now, I guess.
I guess I just need to fucking say hello to these people now. So I spoke to them one time. I'm such a dickhead, man. Like, I'm not very good at being, like, sociable.
We know.
And, like, I try and do better.
I know you do.
But there's only... That could be that thing we were talking about, with the whole sprinkle thing. Like, I don't know if I have it in me to be able to make, like, actual small talk. Like, I think I talked... Was it you and Sam I was talking about this? But I was like, you guys had jobs where... It was
Yes.
correct.
End of sentence.
You guys had jobs where a massive part of being in that job was being able to speak to people. Like you need to talk to people for 8 hours in a day. And then when Sam worked in retail, he had to like sell a version of himself by talking to people so he could like sell watches and shit. I've never had that like exposure. I went from high school where I was a fucking idiot and went straight into a job that my dad got me straight out of fucking high school.
Yeah.
And I worked in a dungeon for fucking 6 years.
I always forget your dad was a dominatrix.
Yeah, dude, it's a family business.
Yoy.
And then just went from like, and then it's just always been fucking like office jobs. And like, so I've never had like that exposure of having to talk to people.
To the fucking real world.
The
You
public.
You speak to nerds all day.
That's all I do. Just speak to people who are like over 50 talking about a fucking computer game that I'm never going to play. But I would go, yeah, man, that sounds really good. Because I don't want to come across as like a dickhead and be like, I don't want to talk about that.
I'm a chameleon.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Like,
I can fit into any situation.
yeah,
It's quite impressive, actually. Like, not to toot my own horn, but it is. Like,
that is.
like it blows my own mind when I walk away from a conversation. I'm just like, whew, Jesus. And you go back upstairs and just chill out for 5 minutes. I don't want to talk to anyone just now. Because I guess that's my job, isn't it? Is you just meet hundreds of people.
Yeah, but you do it out in the outside world as well. Like,
Yeah,
you talk to me in a very specific way.
slowly. So you can take it all in.
You give me a minute, and I appreciate you, and I love you for it. But when you're talking to like other people out the street that like, so if we like bump into somebody, you'll talk to them in a completely different way than what you would talk to me. And I'm just like, local politician, like he's coming out shaking hands, kissing babies.
Just That is what it is. Just kissing hands and shaking babies. Like, I should have got that wrong one day. Babies all floppy necked and shit.
Oh yeah, did they get that way? Oh my god, yeah. I don't know how. I really don't know how you do it, but it is genuinely impressive. Like if we go somewhere and you bump into people, how you can actually like hold a conversation for like even the shortest amount of time. About all right, man. Cool.
The important thing, and it's a real easy. It's like a cheat code.
Okay.
For all of
us. Have you got a pen?
Remember one thing. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You just remember one thing that
What's
they
the
told.
one thing?
They just remember. You remember one thing that they tell you.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying remember one thing, and then you were going to tell me what the one thing was. I thought that was just an actual real cheat code where you could just be like, "Here's a topic of conversation you can bring up with anyone in
technically,
the world."
yes, they are. There's one thing you have to remember, and that's one thing about them. Just remember one thing from a conversation, and then next time you see them, you can just be like, "Oh, how was that thing?"
But I always remember the fucking most dumb shit. So when I brought the little man to come get his haircut on Saturday,
Yes.
and I saw the boy Jack come out of the shop,
Yes.
right? And now, I've not spoken to Jack for a very, very, very long time. So, if I was to do that one thing to bring up to see, make conversation, the one thing that I would bring up was the fact that he nearly died one time. Because that's the only thing that would come into my head.
Really died?
Remember that time he, was cutting a bagel or some shit in, the middle of the night, and he, cut his hand open?
Oh, yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
And just straight up nearly died?
Yeah, nearly died.
That's the only thing that I would be able to be like, oh, how's your hand? That's not something that you should be bringing up.
No, I'm not saying one thing from their fucking life.
But that's the thing. That's the only thing that I be able to put in my
But you
brain.
had you had a brief conversation with him on Saturday,
Yeah.
right? What did he tell you? He's going to the gym.
I've got no idea, man.
He probably told you he was going to the gym because he looks fucking dynamite.
He does. He's
looking great.
hench, bro.
Next time you see him, how's the gym going? Tells you something else about that gym. And then you're like, oh, did you do anything afterwards? And then he tells you one thing. Oh, me and Becca cooked this. I'm like, nice. That's the one thing you remember. You don't have to remember the whole conversation. I don't remember anything. I just remember one thing from every conversation I ever have. And I'm just like, okay. It's just easy.
So I've already just complimented you with how good I think you are when you're talking to people.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do it again.
Thank you.
You are a fucking genius, dude.
Thanks.
Have you ever just sat back and just been like, bro, I'm pretty fucking sick.
Every night.
You just sit back,
there.
lights off, couple of fairy lights on with a wee glass of whiskey, and you just go, bro,
Yeah, I got this.
I know what I'm fucking doing.
Being a person is not that hard. It's not. It doesn't have to be that hard. I just like to make life easy, so I just remember little things about absolutely everybody. It's just how it is.
That must be really difficult for you because I tell you fucking everything that happens in my day.
I know, you're different.
Thanks, man.
I've got a whole compartment in my brain just for the shit you tell me. Everyone else gets a post-it note on my brain.
I got a whole damn filing cabinet.
You got a filing cabinet. It's like one of the ones in Bruce Almighty. I get fired to the back of the room.
Man, if I ever get too intense in our friendship, just straight up to him.
It's too far gone for that. Way too far gone. I'm in for the long haul.
Oh, I do like to think back on the benefits of actually doing this podcast. And the benefit of doing this podcast is the fact that I actually unpack the things that I've always just thought are normal in my brain and realize maybe that's not that fucking normal, dude.
No. But no one's brain is actually normal. The stuff that my brain does, I'm just like, why? Can't think of any right now. But
Yeah. Just no examples coming to me whatsoever.
Stalling. It never came to me. Although last night, I think this was my brain that did this. I woke up at 3 a.m. I had a fucking dog shit sleep last night. It was the worst. Woke up at 3 a.m. with a pain in my big toe on my right leg, which is not the broken toe.
I was going to say, is that the
No,
nodule
it's
one?
not.
What the fuck?
I was in so much pain it woke me up. And then I had proper dry mouth. I had to go get some water, ran the water, went back to bed, tried to get to sleep, couldn't get to sleep because my foot was in so much pain.
What?
Woke up this morning, fine. Not one thing wrong.
What the
I
fuck?
couldn't move it. When I tried to move it, I was in excruciating pain. It was as if somebody was like cracking my toe back and forward. It was fucking nuts.
What the fuck?
And I woke up this morning. Nope, not a thing.
Have you ever had like sleep paralysis or anything like that, or like
No.
night terrors
Like,
or anything like that?
No. Oh, that's my night terror. Just pain in my big toe.
That can genuinely manifest in like pain in your big toe.
People just have like fucking sleep paralysis demons at the end of their bed. I'm just like, oh my toe.
That's some fucking medieval torture method, dude. Maybe we went to that fucking Ripley's Believe It or Not, whatever, in fucking Amsterdam. That was probably one of the things in there, like the pure medieval
The
ancient
toe twister.
fucking torture techniques. Some of those were grim as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Did you see
they
those
were-
ones?
They were cool.
They were cool.
They
They
were
were
cool.
fucking horrendous,
They
dude.
remind me of your dad's dungeon. It's gonna start a room with your dad's like a dom.
I mean, he could be. It wasn't his dungeon, though. It was somebody else's dungeon.
Ah.
He might have just been the proprietor.
Ah. Yeah.
But that, yeah, that's... I can't say that that's ever happened to me, like waking up in the middle of the night.
Yeah. But I don't know if it's my brain just playing tricks on me. Like sometimes I wake up feeling really unwell, and I just like go for a shower, and I'm like, I'm fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sometimes it's just weird.
Like, what kind of unwell? Like
Nauseous and stuff. As if like I feel, oh, well, I'm gonna have to take a day off work.
Yeah.
And I go for a shower, like to push through, and I'm like, I'm cool.
You got like morning sickness without being preggo?
Maybe I'm pregnant, man. I don't know.
Just like the
I've been
most,
peeing a lot lately.
like
That's
the
like a pregnant
longest
thing.
pregnancy of all. Have you actually been peeing a lot?
Yeah, man.
Have you been drinking more fluids?
I drink a lot of water. But I always drink water.
There you go. You're drinking more water?
Were you worried I was gonna have diabetes?
The what?
The beatus?
The beatus?
Diabetes?
Diabetes?
Diabetes.
Is that a fucking symptom of having diabetes?
I think so.
Is it? I couldn't tell you, man. Again, going back to the fact that I am not a doctor. I don't fucking know anything.
We'll WebMD that shit. That's always good.
No, don't do that, man.
Peeing.
I hate that shit. Emma does that to me all the time because obviously I have aches and pains as a 30-year-old. Excuse me. And yeah, like she'll just straight up like fucking WebMD shit and like she thinks I'm died. Oh, excuse me.
Is it normal to pee every 30 minutes? Dude, no. Obviously not.
I mean,
Every 3 to 4th hourly,
is that how long you're supposed to go?
apparently.
I have really weird tests. Like some days I will pee like every fucking 20 minutes, and then some days I will pee like twice in an entire day.
I could drink too much water. I could have a UTI. I could have diabetes mellitus. I could have diabetes insipidus. Diuretics. Oh my god. Painful bladder syndrome. Don't have that. Kidney stones. Pregnant. There it
Kidney
is.
stones.
I knew I was pregnant. I could have had a stroke. Never have had a stroke. It would explain the stutter. Vaginitis.
Definitely that.
These fucking too much alcohol or caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Could be that.
We have found it.
I don't drink that much.
Dude, how many beers have you had this week? So remember, today is Thursday. And then how does your calendar work again? Is your start Monday?
Yeah, Monday, Sunday, like a fucking
Monday, yeah.
normal.
So the past 4 days starting from Monday. How many beers have you had?
Why are you doing this to me?
See, dude, I'm just trying to help you find that could be what it is, man.
I had 3 pints on Monday.
Uh-huh.
Had a pint on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
Had a bottle of beer on Tuesday. I had 2 bottles of beer on Tuesday.
3 beers.
That's 6. Didn't have a drink on Wednesday. Did I?
And then today.
Today I've had a pint.
Ah, that's fine. I don't think it's that.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
I think you're okay, man.
I don't think it's that much. Don't make me feel like a fucking addict. Jesus. Oh, menopause.
Oh, definitely.
That makes
man.
sense.
Yeah.
There's 17 more reasons. No,
What? Huh?
4 more reasons. Sorry, I can't count.
Jesus Christ.
Tumor. Could be a tumor.
Could be.
Prostate. I have one.
Definitely one of those.
Constipation.
How does that make you pee?
Yeah, what?
I guess if it gets like all swollen and
Oh,
impacted.
WebMD is not to be trusted.
Does it say on
Because
that?
it says here, if you haven't pooped in a while. Bro, I know that you're a silly little website to scare people into thinking they've got cancer, but don't say that. If you haven't pooped in a while, be like, a sleep apnea? No, I don't have that. I'm a snorer though.
What one sleep apnea again? Is that one where you like
Stop breathing.
stop breathing? Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to get asked that when I was doing like all my nose stuff. It's just like, do you stop breathing when you sleep? I don't fucking know, dude.
I'm asleep,
How
bro.
the fuck am I supposed to know if I'm breathing or not? Like, how do you find out that you have sleep apnea? I guess the only way you would find out is if you have somebody who sleeps with you and is like, you keep stop breathing.
Yeah. Or you go get a test.
I wonder how the test is. Do they put you to sleep? And then just
I
see
think
if
I
you're
actually think so.
breathing? Is that how it is?
Yeah.
You get a wee lullaby and then just helps you fucking doze over.
Yeah.
And that's you.
My nose is so blocked.
Are you sick?
Maybe.
Remember, I was sick last week, so chances are.
Shannon was sick last week as well, and then
chances are, man.
I got a sore throat the other day, and then Shannon was like, "You won't feel unwell, but you'll feel sick." I'm like, "Cool." So like,
What?
you know how like when you've got the cold and stuff, you feel like tired and nauseous and fucking wiped out.
Yeah.
She said she had all the symptoms other than those.
See, I had all the symptoms other than those last week. But see, Tuesday, I thought I was gonna die. Like, my whole body was in agony. But I didn't feel like I had the cold anymore because I thought I was over it. So I had the cold symptoms last week. Like, you heard me fucking barking all of last week.
Yes.
And then Tuesday, I was just like,
Death.
like, just throughout the day, like, didn't change out my PJs, like, working from home, like, just felt my body just shut down slowly and painfully.
Nice.
So, you may have that to look forward to.
Good.
It's a good fucking buzz, dude. I love being sick.
I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I just get real pathetic. No, I'm not sick. I'm pregnant. It's fine.
I'm one of like
It explains a lot.
me and Emma are so different when it comes to like fucking being sick. Like Emma's dead like needy,
Yeah.
and I don't want anybody to fucking touch me when I'm sick. Like I don't want anyone around me. I don't want to have to talk. I don't want to have to do anything. So like we're both really shitty in that way because we have like dependence. So like
Opposites.
Emma gets sick, can't do anything because she's like, "Ah," and then I get sick and I don't want to do anything because I don't want to fucking be around anyone. So our children just starve or whatever.
Well, they're down the mines working, so it's fine. They can fend for themselves.
Luna knows where the Weetabix is. She can get bowls. They'll be fine. They'll survive for a couple of days.
Could they survive on just Weetabix?
Those kids fucking live off Weetabix, dude. It's insane. I mean, they'll put like fruit and shit in it. But like,
nice. Yeah.
fuck
Nutrients.
me, dude. Like, I've never seen that much Weetabix be ate.
The Jemison family just keeping Weetabix in business.
Nah, did we get wheat bits or whatever they're called?
What
We
you
get the
get?
fucking Aldi one. I'm
Oh,
not paying in the ass
nice.
for actual fucking Weetabix. Are you fucking kidding? It's a cost of
Yeah.
living crisis.
You ever had Oatibix?
No, what? No.
It's the same, but just oats.
You think I eat any of it, dude? I don't even have cereal.
Me neither.
I don't drink milk.
Me neither.
Milk? I don't do any of that shit, dude.
Nah.
Milk gives me the actual bulk. Like I can't drink milk and I can't eat yogurt. They give me the fucking bulk. The
What
only
about,
yogurt
like-
I'll eat is like Greek yogurt if I'm making like a tzatziki or something.
What about like nut milk?
Ew.
Hey.
Oh, like oat milk and shit?
Yeah, or like almond.
I don't think I've ever had almond. But like if I'm having coffee, I'll have like oat milk or something in it.
Yeah.
That's fine. But see people that can just like drink
Scalp a pint of milk.
milk just out the carton?
My
They're
dad drinks
hard.
milk with his dinner every night.
He's hard as fuck, dude.
It's weird. I never understood it.
Well, even like it doesn't matter what the meal is.
Does not matter.
Just has a glass of milk.
Yeah.
Dude has the strongest bones of all time.
You'd like to think so. Drinking milk every night for 66 years.
Fuck, dude, just
Jesus.
fucking sweats calcium. That's
He
nuts,
doesn't have a
dude.
calcium deficiency. He has too much calcium. Oh, calcium man. The worst X-Man of all time.
Don't let him touch you with the bones, dude. That's nuts. I couldn't imagine just like sitting down to like a fucking chicken, broccoli, and rice dinner and just a fucking glass of milk.
Yeah. It always weirded me out, man.
That is pretty fucking bizarre. But you know what, man? It's of that generation where, milk was in abundance and that's all they had was milk and water.
Yeah, milk. Wait, he doesn't even drink water. He just drinks milk.
Oh my god, dude.
It's fucking mental.
Man just has never done a shit. It's just so
He's
blocked
so
up,
dried
man.
out.
Right, now that we've spoken about your dad's stool and my dad's dungeon, would you like to do the playlist?
Aye.
Let's go.
Let's go. Didn't jumps.
Didn't jumps.
Didn't jumps. Where are we? There it is there. Right, so I'm surprised that this song has not been on the playlist already.
Yeah?
Because I love this band. I love this song.
Uh-huh.
It's called Holy Fuck by I Am the Avalanche.
Yeah.
So this band is a side project of very what's his chops from the movie Life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's better than the movie Life. Which must suck if your side project is better than your band's. But it is a real good album. It is off the album Avalanche United. And the song is just fucking great. It goes straight into Brooklyn Dodgers, which is another cracking song.
Yeah.
Which might be on the playlist already.
Okay.
But that song's great. I love it.
I really like the way it starts because it starts like a Turbo Negro song.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, I'm down.
Yeah. It's cool. It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think they're playing shows like the next couple of weeks.
Oh, really?
Like Bayside.
Oh, damn. Oh,
Yeah.
Bayside? Remember
Love that band.
Bayside?
Yes, I do. Love them.
Oh, my God, dude.
The next song I put on is called Eat the Witch by Black Breath. Fucking thrashy, blackened metal garbage.
El Schlapper.
Oh, it's so good. I listened to this the other day when I was in the gym, squatting my brains out. And let me tell you, it worked.
Yeah?
It got me through. It got me through.
Got you guys.
I woke up the next morning feeling achy.
Yeah. We just did
good.
something.
Yeah, oh man, I love this band. They are so good, and I wish they were around so that they could play more shows.
Is it Black Breath where one of the members is also in Shook Ones? Is that band I'm thinking of?
I have no idea.
I think one of them is in Shook Ones. I might be talking absolute
Really?
garbage.
You could be. But I don't know, so I cannot confirm or deny.
But also, see, when I listen to bands like this, it makes me think that you need to appreciate Baptists more.
I know, they were just a band. I think it's because you tried to force them down my throat. If I'm being completely honest, you just fucking went on and on about them for so long, I was just like, whatever, man. Oh, they're shite, I don't like them. But then you have Baptists at your friend's house and you fucking love it, you know?
So you just need somebody cooler than me to recommend it, and then you'd be like, yeah, man, they rock, dude.
In like a year's time, I'll be like, oh, you had this band called Baptists?
I fucking straight up will not be your friend anymore.
Ah, you will.
I know. I'm not getting any other friends, man.
The next song that I put on might be one of the best songs ever written. It's called Handle on You by Parker McCollum. It is a straight up country. Bam. Oh, I love it. We've been listening to a lot of absolute country radio.
Yeah.
And the song's always on there. Shanna's set her alarm to country radio. And like 7:30 in the morning, this song is always on. You can set your clocks by it. Like you genuinely can. And I'm not mad about it because I love this song. I used to think that I'm above country pop. You know? I used to think that I like Merle Haggard, I like Waylon Jennings, I like Townes Van Zandt, I like all those sad cowboys.
I like all the CD ones.
But you know what? Sometimes I just want to listen to a song that's got a verse, a chorus, middle eight, chorus, then. It is painting by numbers, but country music. But the lyrics are fantastic.
I can't fault it, man. Like that's so I listened to the songs on the way over in the car. So I got through 1, 2, and 3 of the playlist, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when this came on, I immediately went, "Oh, Gary, what are you doing?" And then as it went on, fuck me, does he paint a fucking picture?
Do you know why it's good? Why
Me.
all this genre of music is good?
Tell me.
Because you can learn it in one song. You can listen to it one time, you're like, I know the chorus. That's it. I mean, the song is just about him obviously breaking up with someone.
Yeah.
I went and bought the biggest bottle they got 'cause you're gone. Dropped a needle on a vinyl and cried to an old Haggard song. Bro.
Is that talking about Earl again?
Merrill.
Oh, whatever.
Got a name in it. But yes. And then he goes on to sing about Tennessee and Kentucky. You ain't here to love me. I drink now that there's nothing to lose. And then the last bit of the thing is after all this back and forth, a fifth won't do. Great. Fifth of whiskey. It's just clever. It's so clever. I absolutely love it. And then the next bit is tell myself I should quit, but I don't listen to drunks. I keep sitting till I miss you, don't roll off my tongue. Brother Parker, what is going on? You're having a bad time. But this song is a good time, so
It's not, dude. It's so fucking depressing.
keep drinking, bro. The next song I put on is called The Last Baron by Mastodon off the album Oblivion. No, Crack the Sky. Yes, Crack the Sky. So this album, I didn't realise there was a lot on this album. So they are a concept band. They do concepts in their albums.
Yeah.
And this was like a concept basically facing like mortality.
Oh, okay.
So it was written and recorded after the drummer's sister killed herself.
Oh, fuck, right.
And it's the first album where he sings on the album, the drummer.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like facing like all those like themes, and it's pretty rough, man. Like, but a lot of their stuff has like these hidden messages that you don't really think about until until someone brings it up to you, and you're just like, whoa, that's fucking a lot.
Oh, really?
Y'all right, you know? It's crazy. But yeah, I tend to stay away from super long songs to put on the playlist. But this is 13 minutes long, which is a slog. But it doesn't feel like it because it's got so many different sections that it feels like a different song.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which is why I really like it. I think what they did on it is super, super interesting. It's one of the most proggy albums that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they stopped just being like a straight up like fucking sludgy metal band.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, here's all these little bits. Like, that's cool. And it just fucking rocks. Like, they are such a good band, man. I didn't realize they'd won a Grammy and everything. Like,
really?
Yeah, they're fucking award winners.
God damn, dude. That's sick.
Yeah.
I know 2 people that like Mastodon. You and my brother. That's it.
Not bad.
And you both love them. So
not bad.
That tells you what it means. It's like either you just don't give a fuck or you're in it.
Yeah, but you know you like the fucking singles. You know, like
Colin Air Birchman is
Blood and
incredible.
Thunder.
Yeah, that was a banger.
Fire.
Nah, it's just the bump. Oh, so good.
As far as burning better than I can do. That's such a good band.
Yeah, okay.
The last song I put on is not by a good band. The last song I put on is Backcountry by Avenged Sevenfold.
What made you pick this one?
I listened to this in the gym the other week, and it was just real good. I don't know. It reminds me of being in high school.
I loved this album in high school.
Yeah.
Loved this album. What was it called again? City of Evil. Was
yeah,
that
City of
album?
Evil. This is this one.
I loved that album in high
It
school.
actually has real good artwork as well. Ooh, shut up, please. The artwork's fucking amazing. Fucking skull guy on a horse.
Pretty dope.
Bro, what? The font is whack. It's just not good at all. It's got real graphic design as my passion vibes about it.
Oh, amazing.
But it is a good song. The words he sings are not good. But they have to work in the song. So they work. I feel like all the songs like that, like even like fucking Beast and the Harlot, banger.
Yeah.
But then I went on and listened to a couple of the songs like when this album finished. And I listened, is it Critical Acclaim? Like the first song on the album afterwards.
Yeah.
And it's just about like snowflakes.
Is it actually?
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing, man?
So like people like trying to like the Second Amendment's the gun one.
Uh-huh.
And like talking about how that should still always be a thing. Always.
Excellent.
Garbage. Total trash human beings. But one of them died, so that's what it is.
Nice. Okay. The first one I put on is a song called Oil by Gorillaz, and it features Stevie Nicks, dude.
I haven't listened to it, but that blew my mind when I looked at that earlier on. I was like, what?
So this is the second song off of the new Gorillaz record. New Gorillaz record is excellent. Like,
Is it a lot of the songs that have been out for a wee while?
So there's 2 that have been out for a while. So
Cracker
there's
Island.
Cracker Island, and then
Is it called?
something to do with gold.
Yeah, that's what I say. Gold.
I can't remember exactly what it is. Like Fool's Gold or some shit. Probably definitely not Fool's Gold, but yeah, they've been out for a while, and then he's brought out like the rest of the album. But this song with Stevie Nicks, like motherfucker's still got it, dude. Like, she's still got pipes.
Of course she does. Are you even surprised?
No.
She's a queen.
Oh, it's so good. And this song itself is just a banger. And, like, there's a bit at the end where she does, like, her melody part, but, like, they change the drum part towards the end. And it's just so fucking good. You know, where it's just, like, something, like, the beat switches on something and you're not quite expecting it, and it just, like, hits you in a much different way to what it did the first time you heard it. I was just like, oh, here, that's fucking excellent, man.
Sounded good.
It was pretty nice. My fingers are sore. The next song I put on is a song called Rage by a band called Aviana, who are like a Swedish
Obviously.
metal band. I've only listened to like a couple of songs by this band, but this one was like, I mean, you'll definitely not like it, but I really enjoyed it because
I'll like it in a year's time. I go, you heard this band?
I'm like, no, man, don't know who the fuck that is. But there's just like, there's a breakdown towards the end, and the man goes deep.
Goes deep.
He goes deep to go and do all his like screamy shit, and I felt something listening to it. It was pretty nice.
I like men going deep.
And then the next song I put on is by a guy called Willie J. Healy, and it's called Thank You.
Mm-hmm.
And this came on the radios the other night when I was like, me and Luna went to the theatre.
Ooh.
We went to see a show.
Look at you.
So we went to see
highfalutin nonsense.
just a little, a local theatre to watch a beautiful depiction of Coraline the movie.
Nice.
And then on the way home, we just had the radio on, and this came on. And fuck me, were the two of us vibing listening to it.
Nice.
Like, both of us were just sitting grooving. It's such a good song, and the fucking melody and the chorus is catchy as shit. I love the lyrics.
He's got one of those good but not good voices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the lyrics in the chorus is like, I want to thank you for absolutely nothing at all. I want to thank you for laughing every time that I fall. I think that's the chorus line. And my God, is it good, dude.
Nice.
It's a good vibe. Took us ages to find the song, though, because I'm not very good at doing that whole, like, what is this song? Bleep blop. So I had to, like, Google it to actually find
Google
it,
the
'cause
lyrics.
I'm a fucking old man. The next song I put on is the new Drug Church song. It's called Myopic.
Nice.
Slaps. And then the last song I put on is Grown Ups by Earl Sweatshirt featuring Dash.
Which is a banger.
Oh, fucking banger. The reason I really like that song is the actual beat on it really
I
reminds
thought you were
me.
going to say that.
What?
Just the beat. I don't know what you're about to say next, but I love the beat.
The beat is so good.
It's incredible.
Because it's pure spacey and fucking strange, but it really reminds me of, I want to say it's a song called Ray Dawn off of the Victor Vaughn album. So it's it's got a very similar, like, spaced out, like, beat going on, and it's really kind of bizarre to listen to, but every time I hear that Earl Sweatshirt song, it reminds me of that song. I'm just like, huh?
What?
That tune as well, dude.
What?
But yeah, I've really actually like fallen back into I don't like shit, I don't go outside.
I know, you sent me a text about it the other day, I just pied it. I was like,
I love that. It's because
but I like the album, but I was just like, I don't wanna.
But it's because I haven't listened to it in ages, and I completely forgot the wiki was on it, and he sounds like a child because it's so old.
So when you sent me it, you didn't use any commas, so it was like, it just says Wiki sounds like a baby man. And I was like, I wanted to just text you back and be shitty and be like, do you mean baby, comma man, or baby man? I was like, what the fuck's a baby man? Wiki sounds like a baby man.
I'm not using fucking commas in text, dude.
Why not?
Because I'm not fucking starting an email chain, dude. Like, I'm not using commas. I'm not using punctuation because my texts are not fucking long enough.
That's true, but also
I text you 18 times in a row to say one thing.
You do, and that essentially is a comma.
So what you're saying is I should just send you one text.
One text, punctuation.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, don't change.
Sign us off, boy.
Thank you very much for listening to episode 96 of the Den and Friends podcast. Share us around, roast us on TikTok. Please, because it's just so fucking funny. It's so good. Please just do it. I need it. Thank you very much for listening. We love you so much, and I love you.
I love you too.
Peace.
Bye.